We need to do some exploring, right? So before we do that, I want to explore the crime scene a little. Okay. Another one of these hammers, and it looks like it's made of wood. It's even bigger than the others. Just this hammer 4. Is this all the work of that suspicious individual? Taka's entire body has disappeared, leaving behind nothing but a bloodstain. This is a tart. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Nothing worth thinking about too much. Alright. I know. Everyone's just like, yeah, no one cares if she gets killed by. Oh, poor Toko. Okay. Check the art room.
Huh?
Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to?
Damn.
We need to search the bodies that disappeared. What happens after that? Huh? The door must be locked. Strange. Yeah, the rec room, you're right. That's on the... Oh, here we go. Let's have a look-see. There's the hammer. Celeste, so should we attack with this Justice Hammer 1? What the heck is with this thing? Yeah, surveillance camera. I don't think it's in here. Okay. Right, where do we go now? Oh, bugger! Fucking hell, Celeste. Makoto!
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. How you mean?
Indeed.
I found them. But we just checked there and it was locked. Hifumi and Taka's bodies have both been hidden in the repository. I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? I know, how did she know that? Like, did they go there first? This is very weird. Oops, nope, nope. A little bit. Speaking of suspicious, are the bodies here somewhere? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. What? What do you mean where they could have been hidden? You just told us the repository.
Did he?
But he was with Celeste, was he not?
Was he?
He was with Celeste when we came at the rec room. I'm not imagining this, am I? He was with Celeste when we came at the rec room and he said the repository, didn't he?
So that's it. Baby.
There we go. But he was with Celeste. She said, I found them, they're in the repository, and Byakuya said, I've already told Hina and Sakura. We're going ahead. So why is he acting like he didn't fucking... We just spoke 2 minutes ago!
Weird.
What the frick is wrong? Up ahead is a repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. but I have no choice but to go inside. Strange how it suddenly opened. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw Byakuya, freaking all suspicious and stuff. The two bodies that disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. Then what I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are.
The Monokuma file!
Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but it turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later.
Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know.
Terrible.
Dead, gone forever, they're never coming back. Awful, this is all just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched to Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this was some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. This wasn't a movie. This wasn't.
He's alive again? Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming? Hifumi! Wake up! Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak. Come on, you gotta wake up! I remember everything. Before I met you all, I met you all.
His memories are blended together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet. Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu. Bro.
His eyes closed and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop
What?
talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words? Now this game has become exceedingly boring. Like your face! You said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps.
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi? And then going so far as to hide their bodies? A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers? Is that what Hero is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we tracked down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time it's not all that life or death the trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. First, I better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
What?
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. What if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude, I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I, during the first class trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then...
So you're saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you may assist in the murder, only one Blackened can graduate, and the accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one Blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal?
well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true Blackened who devised the murder, plot and put it into action. The true Blackened, so just one person?
well now.
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the Blackened. Good luck to the contestants! So there can only be one Blackened? An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Okay. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However...
Then what is going on then? As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended. When did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, milksack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milksack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what, I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we had Tafumi scream, she was with me. And then when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Fumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not going to kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murder scene for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then,
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Okay. Right, let's have a look. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer added to the truth bullets. Okay. She is acting a bit suspicious. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Hifumi's big cold body is lying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it? How the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later, for now I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which is lying on the floor in the nurse's office. Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that and why? It's the dolly, it doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before, I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kinda awkward, but if you bend down it's not too hard to use. But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood in the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Right, same old, same old. There are many aspects to the incident this time, too many to be honest. Considering it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
so then.
Would you like my help? Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you and myself. We waited for the others but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office, based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? Oh sorry, that was a... I wasn't going to read these, but anyway. That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then so this is all based on Celeste's claims. Yeah, I can't bother reading these. I'm too lazy. At that point we decided to split up into two groups. Celeste, Hina and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile you, Byakuya and Toko pursued the suspect on the third floor. And then we go back to the nurse's office. We found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the first floor to tell the others what had happened.
However,
At that same time we discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Lone, I hope if you're still here, this is a good summary of everything that's happened. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. Whew. This is thirsty work, I'll tell you that much. This time Taka's body had disappeared. So from there we began our search for both of the missing bodies. After some time, Celeste told us she found the bodies and we all headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now.
however,
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. No, I'm good. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. Right, let's... What?
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but
And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. But then we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. And we came here as soon as the search started. So there's no way someone could beat us here. Do 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 do. So if that's true, then who locked it and why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when we searched for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Yeah. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura both confirmed that the door was locked after the search for the bodies began. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. So that certain someone... Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. Was it the killer who's still roaming free, or was it one of the victims? Okay. I think we've looked at everything though. Oh, Byakuya, I forgot he was here. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappears all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died Yeah, he said Hero's name.
So, in other words,
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I beg to differ. I mean, he is kinda dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding there somewhere.
what?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured out that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why did they bother killing 2 people? Because all the rule says is if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues. More chances you'll get found out. Hold on, perhaps. I see, so that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious word tongue in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out, but if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Probably. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. The nurse's office where Kifumi was found, then the equipment room where Taka was found. Okay. Let's go check the equipment room because that's closest, I think. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at the back. Oh wait! There's only 2 tarps left. Wasn't there more than that the last time we were here? Okay. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from... here? Which would mean the Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. Yeah, that wouldn't have been possible. It's still a total mystery. Huh? This tarp? I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently too. Well, we just seen it in the art room, right? The repository. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed. I missed such an ultimately rare event. Okay, that's okay. Bye. She's scary. So I've got to check the nurse's office now. So that is on the 1st floor, isn't it? There's a monitor up there as usual. She's scary! A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire. Thanks for informing us. Just as I'm free, the one that was used to kill Hifumi, someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ah, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there's a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. Okay, let's speak to you then. What are you investigating, Celeste? That's very right. I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. By hanging out in the nurse's office? What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body. How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hino was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Yeah, I don't think it's possible either. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Okay. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet me in the dining hall. This is the note Hiro wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Anyone else confused, or just me? He says to go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? Okay. Alright, I'll fast travel there. Quicker. There we go. The door's unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm going to take the plunge. This is Hiro's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where did he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Okay. Okay. I soundlessly checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? Oh, what's this? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something's made out of. It looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hiro's room. But wait, these blueprints. That doesn't look like Hiro's handwriting. And let's be honest, I don't think he has the brains to make something like that anyway. Something about them bothers me. Okay. Makoto, big news, big news. What's wrong? We found Kyoko. Where's she been all this time? What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Oh snap! Robo Justice? It's Hero wearing the costume. Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. What the hell? Things just went from like nothing to freaking 180 real quick. To think Hero and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Very suspicious. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. Sorry, Lone, you know, but she's sussing right now, okay? I still love her though. She's the killer. She did it.
Yeah. Look at that face.
Okay, let's... Oh, hi! Kyoko and...
I mean,
Phew, man, I've had the worst day. Hero? Hero?
oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh, who else would it be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Why do I look like this? What? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Okay. Robo Justice finally made his appearance, huh? I guess Kyoko's the one that found him.
Right.
I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep. So I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
It's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean,
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well,
let me out of here.
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong.
I don't make this stupid friggin' thing.
it would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hero out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Woo! Free at last! Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hero?
So then,
More to the point, nobody but Hero will be able to wear that costume. Wait, hold on a sec.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
is that okay?
In other words, it's obvious to everyone that you made this costume. So were you in Hero's room too? That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. I know she knows a lot of things that are becoming really suspicious right now. But then again, Byakuya saw them too, so... I mean, the room was open, so anyone could have walked in there, but... It seems a little suspicious, definitely. She's really not making this, She's done this before in Shiro Murder. Kyoko doing something else. but saying it didn't matter. Yeah, she's very secretive. Yeah, it's a bit weird. She's very suspicious right now. She seems to be giving up a lot of information that seems a bit out of place. It just seems a bit weird to be bringing up, but I don't know. I don't know. She's so suspicious and I don't like it. Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
Then it's obvious the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone.
That's terrible.
Was Hero? Shall we tie him up and gag him?
It's the worst.
Good idea, we wouldn't want him killing anyone else. To tie me up? Hold on guys, I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking? Blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided, you killed them. Hold on a second there, don't jump the gun, we don't know who killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else can possibly be the costumed attacker? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're going to be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, he now started putting on the Robot Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See
Ah.
how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces on the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good, the arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems the costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly.
But...
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defence, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Here's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we knew it was him. How we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what had been happening. Could someone like tell me? She looks like she's lost in thought. I don't think she's needed to talk, I better leave her alone.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi.
What?
What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
Please?
I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed.
How about that?
That's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30% right.
Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? That's very true, Envy. She could have. She's got no witness for that. I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so then.
Ah, I know that. No. No. Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 AM. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on, you could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay then, show us that note. With pleasure, I have it right here in my pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure.
Please.
You gotta believe me, I wouldn't know how to fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. You're jumping the gun.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why... Well, wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me!
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search your evidence, right? Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit in that note. Feet don't fail me now. I guess we better go back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko, Genocide Jack to switch with me, but if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away. Mikoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
would seem...
It looks like I've got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we? Yeah, she's definitely very suspicious right now. And I don't like it.
Hey,
So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Their bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
anyway,
We have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Do 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 do. Okie dokie. To the repository! Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the
I
bodies.
knew it.
Okay, no problem. I'm probably gonna call it in a few minutes anyway, because I'm not gonna do the trial. It's too long. The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Okay. And I think I'm gonna call it there because I've still got a little bit of investigating to do, and the trials take forever. So I'm gonna do it again. Maybe Wednesday? It depends how I feel, I don't know. So, thanks everyone for coming, I really appreciate it and I've had an absolute blast. Next time we'll finish the rest of the, investigating and then we will do the trial. And we will find out who the real killer is. So, thank you everybody and I'll see you guys hopefully soon. I'll definitely get a few streams. I'll do a few streams before I go away because I'm really excited to play more of this. So take care everyone. Night night. Bye.